What up, J-Bays, and welcome back to our channel because we are a family. Yes, we are. So today, y'all, today is our very first advice video. Yes, I was on the phone with my friends Jada and Cassie, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do for my first advice video. And then I was thinking, and I was like, I could do the school advice section, or I could do the relationship advice section, or I could do the know your worth / self-esteem section. So I was thinking, I was just like, I'm going to do the relationship advice section. So if you watch my future videos and you ever want to come to like any type of video, it's gonna be numbered. So like relationship 1, 2, 3, 4, blah 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 blah. So obviously this is number 1. Yes, but before we get into the video, I want to tell y'all about my little outfit today, okay? A little outfit or whatever. Cause I just feel like I'm gonna start doing that at the beginning of my videos, tell y'all where I got my clothes from. So as y'all can tell, I'm in a dress. Hold on, let me show y'all. I don't know if y'all can still see my face, but whatever. So it's a little dress, did a little spin for y'all. I got the dress from New York & Company. And New York & Company is kind of like divided up with like different people and what they like, their collaborations with the company. So this is part of Gabrielle Union's, like her collaboration with it. And I just love it. Like anything Gabrielle Union from New York & Company, in love with it. Just amazing products, like just telling you. And if you're skinny like me and you don't have no hips, the dress kind of gives you a little something, you know what I mean? So hey. And then I paired it with my Gemini necklace, which I have not worn in a very long time. I've been wearing my J necklace instead, for reasons that I'm not going to discuss. But yeah, so that's that. And then just like some studs or whatever, you know? So that's just the look for today. Basic. But it's hot now. Like it's starting to get hot. It's that bipolar weather in the Chicago area. Bipolar weather. But yeah, so let's get right into the video. So y'all, I was thinking like, where should I start on my very first relationship advice video? And I was thinking, choices should be the very first video, because we all have to make a choice about who we surround ourselves around, who we allow to even come close to our bubbles, you know? Because when somebody's in your bubble, they could pop your bubble, and then you got to make a whole new bubble, you know what I mean? But choices. So I've been very questionable about my choices, whether it was friends or a boyfriend. I've been very questionable about my choices, okay y'all? But I've never regretted a choice, ever, because you learn lessons, okay? So what I mean by choices is, I see a lot of the time girls and boys, after like they get out of a relationship, they be like, I'm hurt, I can't believe he did this, I can't believe he did that, he was not right for me. Or they'll go to somebody else, like if somebody wants to talk to that person now and that person goes and asks about how they were, they'll be like, no, they weren't good, they didn't know how to communicate, they were this, they were that, they were da da da. No. Just no. I need to tell y'all my experience first. So with my experience with, I'm gonna talk about like the romantic first. Well, my experience is, I don't make the best choice with boys. Now, I'll tell you why. I look for somebody who is problematic. And I've started to really understand that because I started to understand myself. When you start to understand yourself, you understand your choices. And I don't think that I felt like I deserved somebody that was not problematic, because I was problematic. And I had to understand that you have to fix yourself before you try to fix somebody else. And that's just the honest to God truth. So, what I mean by that is, I would tell people, I want somebody who can communicate, who understands me, who can have an intellectual conversation, who isn't for everybody else and who is just for me. But I was not picking that boy. I was picking an a-hole. Seriously. That's what I was picking. I was picking problematic people. I was picking people who did not know how to communicate. And I'm that type of girl where I feel like I want to help fix somebody. You can't fix anybody at all. That's not how it works. It'll never work. And I'm telling you this because I've tried. I've tried for 3 years. If you're wondering why I say 3 years, go watch that story time. Go watch that story time. But I tried for so long to like fix somebody, and what I had to really understand was, did I know my worth? Did I? Because knowing your worth can go hand in hand with the choices that you make. Because if you don't know your worth, then you're going to make that poor decision on who you surround yourself with. Okay? And that's just the truth. So when you're choosing somebody, I need y'all to look at everything that the person brings. If you know that you bring this, you bring that, you just all around bring everything to the table, then you need to get a person who's going to bring this, who's going to bring that, who's just all around on the table. You don't need to get somebody that's like 50 levels beyond, or like, you know, some people like, but I want him, I'm going to help him get to my level. That does not always work. Some people, yes, boss up, you help boss somebody up too. Okay, good, that worked for you, but that does not always work. So you really need to write down, this is what I did. Write down what you want in a person, and then you need to look at that list. Look at that list. And you need to ask yourself, if I want all this in a person, what do I need to fix so that when I find this person, it'll work? That's what I did. I said I wanted somebody to communicate. Then I really looked at my communication skills and I was like, wow, they're really bad. So I need to fix that. Then I was like, I want somebody who's not that flirtatious. And then I had to look at myself and I'm like, people say I'm a flirtatious person. It's my personality. But maybe I can, you know, help a little bit and back up and think before I say certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I want somebody who's on top of their, like on their A game. So then I was like, am I on my A game? And I really had to look, and I've been fixing that. Like, I've been on my A game. I said I was going to start making videos, started making videos. I said I was going to get my head all the way up in school and focus. Yeah, I'm decent. I'm getting really good grades compared to my freshman year. So that's good because I've always been a good student, but my freshman year I just went haywire. But that will definitely be in a school talk. So I'm not going to get too far into that. And then I was like, I want somebody who has a drive, like a strong drive, and is dedicated to something that they love to do. So I need to do that. I need to have that strong drive, and I need to be dedicated to something that I love to do. I love to write, so I've been writing a book. So I need somebody who's going to match that. So I just started going through my entire list of what I wanted somebody. And I've been making my list on what I need to work on, and I've been doing that. And right now I'm just chilling, like, not really looking for nothing like that. But a lot of the time, we see people make a choice of somebody and they pick that person. They pick that person to be their companion or whatever, you know, boyfriend or girlfriend. And what do I want to say? Me, I pick nonchalant people. Very, like, nonchalant, like, don't care type people. And so I was like, I can't stand this. Like, you need to fix this. Da, 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 da. And I was just like, It's me. Why would I pick a nonchalant person if I don't want that? Like, I'm gonna tell you, a nonchalant boy is just nonchalant. He acts like he does not care. And it used to irritate me so bad, but I'm like, I chose this, you know? So after you get out of something, don't go like, yes, he was so nonchalant, this, that, and the fourth, because you chose that. You chose to be around somebody that was nonchalant. It's the same for an athlete. Like, if you're dating an athlete, I will tell you, I've talked to a lot of athletes. Athletes are different. There are some athletes that take more time out to talk to you or to try to show that they care and stuff like that. But there's also athletes who are like straight, it's like tunnel vision. It's just like that, straight narrow, just like straight like that. And it's like, you can't help, like, if they have practice, they can't be on the phone with you. And it's a lot of girls who get an attitude like, you don't talk to me enough, you don't hang around with me enough, you don't try to plan things with me and everything like that. But it's like, he has school, he has practice. Some football players, I think they gotta take tape home or whatever, right? I mean, look at the tape, and then I guess they figure out what they did wrong and stuff. They focusing on that. Then they gotta plays in their head. This goes for all sports, really, not just football, but plays in their head that they have to remember and everything. So they may not always remember to pick up the phone or to text. And in some cases, when I really think about that, I'm like, do they need to be in a relationship? Maybe not. Maybe the athlete does not need to be in a relationship. Because sometimes you have to figure out how to, what do I want to say? You have to figure out how to balance being in a relationship and everything else. And a lot of the time, being a teenager, people don't know how to balance. Like, seriously, people don't know how to balance this. We're teenagers. We're trying to balance emotions. Half the time, we don't know how to balance our emotions. We don't know how to, you know. So trying to balance a relationship is very hard because it's two people. It's not just one person in a relationship. And if you feel like you're that one person in a relationship and you still choose to stay, that's on you. Do not blame that person. Because at the end of the day, you may be in a relationship with somebody, but you can choose to walk away. You could choose to walk away at any time. Have that conversation and then go straight to that door, open it, and then close it, and then it's over. You see what I'm saying? Everything has a choice. We choose to stay, or we choose to leave. We choose to cheat, or we choose to be loyal. Everything has a choice. And for girls, with us being emotionally based creatures, our choices are really based on our emotions. I feel like I'm a type of girl that I've been able to balance it. Like, I don't always think with my emotions because my dad taught me not to always think with my emotions. Like, the way I was raised, between my mom and my dad, to be honest, and everybody else in my family, that, you know, it takes a village to raise a child, but they all taught me, like, you can't trust everybody. Like, for me, I don't really cry in front of people because I've never really seen my family cry. And, like, that's crazy. But it's like a choice that they made. And their choice on how they raised me is the reason that I make certain choices. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, choices impact your life so much. So much. It's crazy. Like, the choices that your parents made is the reason that they choose to parent the way that they parent. Y'all see what I'm saying? So choices is so very important. And back to this relationship part, like, y'all, I'm just gonna say this. If you choose to stay with somebody that's cheating on you, that is your choice. You can't continue to harbor that anger within at that person because you're choosing to stay. And it was their choice at the end of the day to cheat. So yes, that's on them, but it's on you if you stay. I had to figure that out. And I was just like, I can't believe he's cheating. But then I'm like, but I'm staying, aren't I? You see what I'm saying? Choices, 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 y'all. We all make choices. And it's so crazy. But you just have to make the right choice. You have to think everything through. If you're the type of person that craves attention 24/7, that always wants to talk to their boyfriend or their girlfriend, that need that validation with social media or something, maybe don't get somebody that can't give you that. Like, people that need that attention all the time, don't get an athlete. Don't do it, because they can't give it to you all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like, they can't give you the attention all the time. It's true. I'm the type of person, I don't need to talk to somebody every day. I really don't. I don't. I'm like, I distance myself. And people, I think that's the reason why a lot of people really think that I don't like them or things, or something, because I don't talk to people every day. The only people that I really talk to every day is either family or really like Cassia. Like, I could go 2 or 3 days without talking to my best friend, but me and my best friend understand. Like, my best friend has a busy schedule. You see what I'm saying? She has a busy schedule, so I understand that. So I'm not on her case. It's my choice not to be on her case because I understand. That's another thing. You must understand why somebody chooses to do what they do. So basically what I'm saying is, make the right choice for you. Sometimes take a step back out of all those emotions that you may have and really think about it. Like, stop thinking with your emotions. This is really for girls. Stop thinking with your emotions and actually think with your brain. Especially when it's coming to a relationship choice. Please, do not think with your emotions. I don't care how much you like a person. You need to really think. Am I willing to put up with his entire baggage? Or am I willing to put up with him having games and not being able to go on a date? Or am I willing to put up with his nonchalant attitude? Or am I willing to do this? Or am I willing to do that? Like, choose wisely. Please choose wisely. Choices is just so important. Any choice that you make. Okay? Choose wisely, y'all. But the best advice that I could give to anybody before they get in a relationship or even before they pick their friend is watch that person. Watch how they move. Understand how they move. Then ask yourself those questions. Those hard questions. Like, is he really meant for me? I don't care if you love somebody. I don't care if you've been in a relationship for 5 years. If you're getting fed up, take a step back. Figure out why you're fed up. And if you decide to take that step to leave, leave. It's your choice. It's not theirs. Stop living for other people and live for yourself. Because, like a wise person once told me, not even a wise person, like my friend once told me, you can't just exist in this world. You have to live. Okay? And I will follow his example to the day that I die. And to the day that we meet again. Because that right there, it tells you a lot. You can either choose to exist and just choose to exist with that person, even if they're like a leech and they're just sucking you dry. You could just choose to exist, or you could choose to live. Choices, y'all. Choices. Please make the right one. Okay? Now, let me know if y'all want any other advice videos. Well, I'm going to post them anyway. But, like, just tell me what type of advice that you want. Put it down in the comments. Okay? And thank y'all for watching. Y'all are my J-Bays. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, okay, y'all? I'm so serious. Hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the family because, baby, we got some interesting videos coming up, okay? Now, this was just a little a little rant or whatever advice part, but next time I'm definitely gonna have bullet points and everything to keep me on track. But I love y'all. I can't wait to make more videos, and we're going to we're gonna go up, and y'all are gonna definitely learn that I cannot dance and I cannot sing, but it does not stop me from singing or dancing.